Hot buns.
Hungry, Mother?
Famished.
You ready to order?
Well, everything looks so tempting. I need a little more time to savor the selection.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you, waiter, darling. The food is so-so, but the service is to die for. Well, here we are finally, our preempted mother-daughter dinner.
Yes, sorry about all the cancellations, Mother.
Well, darling, show business is your life. Some women have grandchildren. I have clippings. Madame Marlena's picks and pans.
Read it.
Darling, you're in the big time now. Tad has really put you on the map.
Some people would see it the other way.
Oh, well, I believe in giving credit where credit is due. And behind every great man, there is... Oh, there she is now. Fresh scrubbed proof that a man can have it all. A fabulous career, a child to carry on his name, and a beautiful and talented wife.
I think I'll have the poached salmon. Unless, of course, it was hand-caught by Dixie. Scaled, gutted, and mounted, and placed next to her world's most perfect person trophy, Mother.
Oh, my, don't we sound a wee bit threatened here?
The other day, I am threatened by Daisy Mae Cooney.
Well, Tad is obviously taken with her country heart.
Can we please stop talking about Tad?
Yeah, I think I got a shot at booking him on the show.
That's great. I didn't know that he did the chat circuit.
Yeah, well, normally he doesn't, but apparently he's just got out of detox and he's penned this 80-proof memoir about the way things used to be. Personally, I
Can't believe a guy like that can remember anything, but nobody pays me back for my opinion, so who cares? In any case, I was lucky enough to run into his agent downstairs at this affiliate shindig, and I think I schmoozed her into a firm maybe.
That's great.
No, it's not. It's not a done deal yet. We got a very limited window here into which to compose an unrefusable offer. So
I want you to go into my office, get my laptop, and get your butt up here to New York as ASAP, okay? It's the Royal Plaza Hotel, Suite 235, and bring a suit.
Whoa. You want me to come to New York right now?
You got it, Chuckles.
Tonight, you and I are going to hammer out the show's terms, which then you, looking very scrubbed and polished, are going to deliver first thing tomorrow to Ben's 10%er. With any luck, I should be at home in bed with my wife by 12 midnight.
You got a problem with that?
No, not me, but, I have to get the green light from Miss Colby first.
Liza, Marion.
Good evening.
Dixie, don't you look marvelous? Autumn has put roses in your cheeks.
She puts the bowl in Durham.
Mother and I were just, catching up on old times.
Nothing like a stroll down memory lane.
Did I hear you mention Tad's name?
Oh, you have hearing like a cat. I was just saying to Mother what a wonderful job Tad is doing. As a producer, he is totally hands-on.
Yes, I'm sure he is. He works very hard for his money.
Oh, well, it's really not about the money. He really loves his work.
I'm sure. In fact, I'm expecting him home from New York tonight.
Well, I'm sure you're going to give him a real down-home welcome.
And speaking of reunions, look who's back together again for the, Could you help me, Opal? How many reconciliations does this make for you and Palmer? Could you, round it off to the closest zero?
Well, who's counting when it's true love?
And how wise of you all to dine in a herd. Dixie can be the referee, make sure the cutlery's out of reach.
We're not expecting any casualties,
Now,
Marion.
why is it that women who don't have a man to call their own always believe they're such all-fired experts in how to hang on to them? That's a good question.
Well, my philosophy is simple. Men are like library books. You check one out, you take it home, you get between the covers, and then when it comes to the end, you exchange it for a new one.
Well, great love stories last. You can just read them over and over.
Oh, well, I'm always looking for a good read. Actually, I've been drawn toward the classics lately. You know, leather-bound, careworn. Oh, my, how they do deliver. You haven't read any good books lately, have you, darling?
Well, I think our table's ready. It was very nice running into you, Marion.
Yes, let's do lunch sometime.
Tell Tad I said, hello, darling.
I'd like to hello, darling, her right into next week.
You handled that very well, Liza.
You know, Mother, please. I'm very happy with my life exactly the way it is.
Well, Dixie has something that you don't.
A dead mother. How I envy her.
Pretend all you want, Liza.
No, Mother, stop it. You are making Dixie out to be like some superwoman or something, and what am I? Joan Crawford without the shoulder pads, a female executive who broke the glass ceiling open, and what has she got to show for it? a six-figure income, a corporate account, a company car, and the station call letters engraved on her heart. If I wanted to knock winsome Miss Dixie out of the running, I could do it with both hands tied behind my back, because the same techniques that make me a power player at work could make me number one with Tad if I wanted it.
Oh, really, darling? Well, that's just words. Why don't you try to put it into action?
Would you just look at them? Mattress tag team. Trip down memory lane. My Aunt Fanny, it's more like a trip to the Bermuda Triangle. Every time I think of how my Tad was short-sheeted by those mother-daughter piranhas.
Oh, if memory serves, if forgive my bluntness, Tad's the one who did double duty in the boudoir.
Whose side are you on here anyway?
Well, it doesn't matter, all right? It's ancient history.
Move on, forget. Oh, that's it.
Well, forget old Marion, Madam Librarian, with mustard and relish. But how am I supposed to forgive the dirt that Ms. High and Mighty Colby did to my Jenny? How God bless her sweet innocent soul. Excuse me. Hello?
What are you wearing?
A great big smile.
What are you? I'm still in Gotham. But I should be home soon.
Is your work almost done?
Almost. I got a station flight on his way to New York to relieve me.
Will you tell that flunky that your wife is eternally grateful?
Darling, a backstage romance would add a little spice to your life.
Only you, Mother, would think that an extramarital fling was a condiment.
You're not married and you're not seeing anyone. Where's the fun, the excitement? You go home every night, order room service, watch TV, and go to bed. What a waste of a perfectly good hotel room.
Well, I'd be glad to rent it out to you on a per diem basis.
The stage has been set for you and Tad to rediscover each other. Power meetings supercharged with sexual subtext, furtive glances, suppressed mutual longing.
Mother, forget it.
Liza, do you know what all work and no play makes you? Boring.
I'll survive.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, working from 9 to 5 is perfectly respectable, but who wants to be perfectly respectable? Darling, you can keep your nose to the grindstone and powder it. Just go on out and live. Show Tad what he's been missing all
Mother,
this year.
please, I am not going to have this discussion with you anymore.
You know, Liza, perhaps I've misjudged you.
But I'm not the lonely, love-starved workaholic.
Do you remember how Tad used you? The sting of betrayal, the humiliation. Well, perhaps that torch that you carried has burned into a grudge.
Why would I hold a grudge against Tad for what he did 1,000,000 years ago when I have forgiven you?
Because Tad was your first love, and he rejected you.
What's your point, Mother?
Isn't it possible that Tad might have ruined you for other men?
Where do you get these theories? I mean, not only are they absurd, but they're totally sexist. I mean, come on, Mother. Where, except in romance novels, do you hear of women being ruined?
The cutting edge, for one place.
I have had plenty of wonderful men in my life since Tad.
Oh, really, darling? Well, you must introduce me sometime.
Excuse me, Liza.
Hi, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, please, Mother. Not now. What's up?
Tad just called. He wants me in New York stat. Deal is, I play messenger so that he can come home to the little woman. Now, I figured I better clear this with you first. Proper channels and all that.
Thank you for coming. Would you mind keeping my mother company? I'll be right back.
Come on over here, darling. Sit down. You're cute. Do you know something? I've always wanted to be in show business.
Excuse me. Would you do me a favor? When I get back to my table, would you call this number? Thank you. Know if Tad talked to Ben directly?
His agent.
Vanessa Decker?
I hear Ben's quite a prima donna.
Oh, he's a little temperamental. Needs to be treated with kid gloves. Excuse me. Hello? Vanessa, yes. What is it I can do? He saw it as an insult. Well, what can we do to make Ben happy? I see. Well, okay. I'll be there tomorrow. Goodbye. That was Vanessa.
So we got it.
Ben's insulted. He feels that the offer from the cutting edge should have come from higher up.
Oh, Tad's the producer.
Technically, I'm in charge, Mother. So the pleasure of my company is requested at a breakfast confab in New York tomorrow morning.
Oh, then Tad could come home to his darling Dixie.
No, Mother. Vanessa wants Tad there as well. The logic being that two can smooth more feathers than one. I'll leave tonight.
Well, I guess that's my cue to powder my nose and scan the dining room for another dining partner.
So, I guess Tad won't be making it home tonight after all.
No, someone's going to have to tell his wife. But maybe it's better if she doesn't know right away. You know him till the time's right. Well, yes, you may. I'd like to have a suite for tonight. No, just me. And could you please tell me Tad Martin's room number? I'm sorry, but I really do have to get upstairs and pack.
I'm sure you'll wow Tad in your executive peignoir.
You're so subtle, Mother. I'm going to New York on business.
Oh, you mean the sudden urge to take Manhattan has nothing to do with my dare?
You heard Jason. You were here when I got the phone call. I have to go to a meeting.
You know, this evening is just chock-a-block with coincidence.
Handling crises is part of my job description.
Oh, handling Tad. Now, that could be a life's work. Who's going to break the news to darling Dixie that her hubby won't be coming back tonight?
Actually, that's one of the gifts that I have, Mother. I learned early on. It's called delegate.
How are you set for upcoming midterms?
I think I'm in pretty good shape.
You know, you can never be over-prepared. So why don't I drop by your place tonight and quiz you?
Oh, that's very nice, but I have a date tonight with my steady Eddie. He's coming back from New York.
Well, I bet I can get you all the way through chapter 12 before your steady Eddie even pulls in the driveway.
Yeah? What do you bet?
Loser buys a pint of double mocha fudge crunch.
2 spoons?
2 spoons.
The hell is with Jason? Take the polar route? Finally. You certainly took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?